The aim of this first video is to show you how to get started with Julia and VScode. Julia is the programming language we're going to use through the whole lecture. VScode is a code editor. We are going to couple Julia and VScode. Both of these programs are free to use, and you can find them via the web. So now I'm going to show you where to download Julia. I'm now in my web browser searching for Julia language. That's the page we want to reach, julialang.org. So we can click there, and one of the first things you see is the download button. This will lead you to the download page. There you should see a list of different architecture, so you can select the one that corresponds to your computer. For those who use Windows, when you will download the installer and you will run the installer, at some point it will be asked whether you want to add Julia to path. Please don't forget to click yes. You should tick the box and make sure that Julia is added to path. Next, let's try to install VScode. So I'm opening a new tab now, and we're going to look for VScode. That's the page we want to reach, code.visualstudio.com. So we can open this page, and on this page you can normally the correct architecture is available here. You can click the download. It will download the installer, and then you can just run the installer on your computer. So once everything is installed, we can go to VScode. But when you open it, when you open a new window of VScode, it should look like this. So the first thing we want to do is to link Julia and VScode. To do so, we need to install an extension of VScode. So an extension can be installed by going through the left bar, the sidebar here. If you click on these blocks here, it will open this menu, and in this menu you can search extensions in Marketplace. This is where you want to type Julia. Normally the first result should be this one. It's called Julia Language Support. In my case it's already installed, so there's a wheel here. In your case you should click install. It should take a few seconds to install. Once you're done, you can fold back the sidebar by clicking again on the blocks here. And now let's try to see if everything worked fine. So we are going to open a new file. In the list of different possible files, you should see Julia file. Let's click on it. This now opens a new tab. You see the current name of the file, untitled 1. And the three dots here are indicating that Julia is identified as the language for this file. So let's type the first line of code. We are going to ask Julia to print hello world to screen. Right now I'm invoking the function println, and you see the round brackets here. We are going to give an argument to this function. this input argument will be a string. To type a string in Julia, you will need to use double quotes, and all the characters that will be typed in between these double quotes will form a string. This is the first line of code which is typed, and we want to execute this code. We can press the play button. Once you press the play button, the window here should open, and you should see now the Julia invite in green and the result of the above computation. Hello world. You can execute it again. This is the result of your first computation.